Road is your fun. Hope they get that worked out. Let me show you what didn't work so well for some today. The rain was very, very heavy at times. You see it filling up in a lot of spots, but the main focus was north of Detroit. Had an advisory, Lapeer back to Davison over to Genesee in Genesee County earlier this afternoon. A lot of water there. If you look at the scale, this is a couple of inches in a lot of spots. And then later tonight, which is still ongoing here in the north central sections of Macomb County over into St. Clair County. This is the current flood advisory, goes until 1 o'clock. A lot of spots here between 1 and 3 inches of water. So especially when it's dark overnight, do not drive into the road when it's covered with water. You don't know sometimes how deep that can be and get stuck. And this is not the time of night to be doing that. The last of the rain is still in southern St. Clair County and Macomb County. It's moving from west to east, getting out of here. Take a little bit more time here at 10:18. I think by 11 o'clock that's pretty much done, if not completely done at that point. Looking back to the west, we were on the fringe of a problem, and we had a couple of warnings. So we had a warning for Lapeer, Oakland, and portions of Genesee County earlier this evening. Tomorrow, look at the line. Chicago back down into Missouri. There are all kinds of watches. There have been warnings there. That's our system for tomorrow in the afternoon. It's probably weakened a bit, but here's tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. We go through the morning hours without much going on. We're going to build in the upper 80s and lower 90s for high temperatures, dew points in the 70s like today, that extra mugginess. So we start kicking things off around 2 o'clock until about 10 o'clock. Now the front doesn't come through at 10 o'clock, but at that point things are starting to push off to the east, and by Sunday maybe a leftover shower. But even if we get a clap of thunder on Monday, it will not be a problem for us in terms of severe weather. But we are under a category 2 risk. It's called a slight risk. On a scale of 1 to 5, it's a 2. Tomorrow after 2 o'clock, things get percolating pretty good, the high heat and humidity. And so wind, hail, flooding, rain, all possibilities. Cannot rule out a tornado. It's not very likely. It's the lowest possibility, but the risk for stronger damaging winds and more flooding is higher tomorrow than it was across the area today. Again, that's tomorrow in the afternoon. So 72 tonight, upper 60s outside the city. Then tomorrow we'll go to 91. It'll feel like 95 at least tomorrow. 86 on Sunday, a little drier feel to the air. We're back to 90 or so Tuesday and Wednesday.